Welcome back to another wonderfully normal vlog. Jamie and I are out and about early this morning. My idea was to find a cool beach somewhere, put the drone up in the sky. Jamie said, oh, there's a pillbox hike around here. Let's do that. I'm not prepared for a pillbox hike. I don't have the right shoes on for this. And standing at the base of this mountain and looking up, I'd say I've got a hell of a journey in front of me. I think I've taken about 30 steps and I'm exhausted. Also, it's been raining pretty consistently the last 3-4 days, so here we go. Listen, maybe about halfway up, this view is crazy. Now, am I gonna make it all the way to the top? I'm not sure. I'm gonna do my best. I know that the reward on top is gonna be absolutely worth it, but I had to whip the camera out to show you this. It's a cool sight right here. I'm not entirely sure what kind of tree this is, but boy oh boy, it looks incredible. This, however, the higher you get, the better this is. Jeez Louise, this is the weather we've been waiting for this whole time. So, for those of you who don't know what a pillbox is, they're all over the island. They were constructed after the attack on Pearl Harbor to be lookouts. So soldiers would look out over the valley, over the ocean, in case of another attack. So now they're obviously all not in use, so people come in here, do their artwork and stuff, which is very cool. Now tourists like us can hike to them and kind of interact with a little piece of history. This particular one that I just went into looks straight out that one. There's a couple more pillboxes that are directed that way. This one up here is looking more east. They're scattered all over the island, in the valleys and stuff like that, just facing different directions, some facing kind of inland in case of attack there, but now they're kind of just remnants of World War II. But boy oh boy, they make for some pretty incredible hiking. Yeah, that was worth it. That's worth it. Ooh, it's fine. This is cool. Come over here. I'm good. You don't have to be back here. This is some nice warm water jacuzzi therapy after that hike. Just soaking my aching bones. Tonight we had our second dining reservation, this time at the slightly nicer, more upscale Ama, which is also located on the Aulani property. This one is a 4-course prefix menu. It's $125 per person, which is a little bit pricey, but you definitely get what you pay for, not just with the food, but like look at this view here, pretty incredible. We start off with a couple of drinks. Obviously this is like a mango citrus drink that Cynthia had. I ordered the ube cocktail, which is great because it's purple, which is my favorite color. It was a little sweet for my palate, but I let that giant ice cube kind of dilute it a little bit, and it was very good towards the end of the night. Bread service was great and never stopped if you don't want it to stop. Once the sun kind of went down, they opened those curtains up for us, so we had an unobstructed, beautiful view of the Kolina Bay and the ocean beyond, which was very nice. We had a very, very nice weather for this. We started with our amuse-bouche, which I think is French for amusing bush or plant or something, which this was. Like a fried kimchi salad to perfectly cleanse our palate. I don't think that's what amuse-bouche means. I'm just joking. For our starters, Cynthia went with the Waipoli green salad. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. It's a fancy salad. I did the Kaiway smoked fish with some smoked trout roe, which was very, very good. But, you know, Jamie definitely got the coolest dish of them all, the squash soup, because look at this, they pour this table side. I mean, could you ask for a more cinematic soup to start? No, I don't think you can. Both Cynthia and Jamie got the pork belly, which I tried a little bit of Cynthia's, was incredible. Just incredibly fatty and very, very tasty. But if we're talking about the best thing, I had the octopus, and I'm just gonna say this. This has ruined all octopus for me. I did not know you could get octopus to be so tender and this good on a bed of risotto. I licked this plate clean, and I'll probably never have it as good again. I'm not sure. For our entrees, Jamie went with the scallops. This is like a regular go-to for him. He's a big fan of scallops. Cynthia did the Kobe ribeye with the fondant potato. They look like scallops, but they're potatoes. I did the Ika Ink Doppio ravioli. 2 raviolis, one with scallop and shrimp, one with pea and mint with some lobster on top. Again with that smoked trout roe, which is so good. Here's some video of my wife seeming on a very nice date with my best friend here. So, you know, enjoy this. This is very nice. Again, service is great. Both Cynthia and Jamie both know that I got to get that B-roll. So enjoy a little B-roll of all of us drinking our drinks and enjoying an incredible night here on this property with such good food, really incredible service. You know, this is me after a long day of hiking and swimming in the pool. I'm definitely ready for bed here in this in this video. And then it was dessert time. Jamie got the citrus bar here. It's got some gold flakes on it, super fancy. This is Cynthia's chocolate mousse with a witch hat on it, apparently. This was also very, very decadent. But I think the winner of best presentation was definitely my coconut flan here. So, you know, I'm just going to let you enjoy me eat this in what looks like stop motion. It's an edible flower on here, but apparently I was not interested in that. So just put that to the side there. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Listen, if you can fit this into your budget and into your schedule, I highly recommend a dinner at sunset at Ama. The vibes are very, very nice. The ambiance is great, but the food is absolutely worth that price point, in my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. The video is not quite over. I am going to leave you with some storytelling from Uncle Ito. This is something you can do on property, and I highly suggest it. Thanks for watching.
spent a lot of time talking, getting to know one another better, falling ever so deeper and deeper in love. Yet even as they fell deeper in love, a heaviness weighed on Naupaka's heart. A heaviness as the princess knew that their love was kapu, that it was forbidden for the two of them to be together. She being an ali'i nui, a princess, royalty, he being but a maka'ainana, a simple, lowly commoner. The social strictures of the day were such that the two could never be united as one. And yet even he looked the lovers in the eyes and he said, this kapu is no small thing. Greater even than my powers as kohuna. The only ones that can help you two, the only ones that can give you their blessing are Na'akua, the ancestors above. You must ask them, yeah? You must ask them for permission. Asking the ancestors for their help, for their intercession, asking them to send that whole Aulani, to send that sign. And then he himself retired, leaving the lovers alone to wait for their answer. It was a beautiful day. There wasn't a cloud and the bright blue sky was sunny. It was clear. When suddenly the skies turned black, day became night. A hard rain fell, pelting, beating the lovers. Thunder clapped and lightning flashed across the sky. This was the answer they were waiting for, but it wasn't the answer they were hoping for. Indeed, their answer was no. And those sweethearts, their dreams crushed. They embarked once again on that long, hard journey over that harsh terrain. A journey made all the more bittersweet as they knew that these were the last days they would spend together. And as they approached their home side of the island, the princess Naupaka took a simple white blossom from behind her ear, and she tore it asunder. She broke it in two, giving one half to her sweetheart Kau'i, and keeping one lonely half for herself. She made her way back to her home up in the Kuahivi, up in the mountains. Kau'i the fisherman back to his home at the Kahakai beach. And never would the lovers be together again. As they tried to go about their lives after having been separated, after having been torn asunder like that flower, nothing felt quite right. The days felt long, their hearts felt empty. But Naukua, the ancestors above, the ancestors who themselves could not break this kapu, they looked down upon the lovers and they felt pity. And they sent another rain, a gentle rain this time. And as that rain washed over the lovers, the sweethearts were transformed. Kau'i the fisherman in his home by the sea became that beautiful five-petal blossom we find growing along these shores. That flower we call the Naupaka Kahakai, the Naupaka of the shoreline, that grows on these very bushes big and wide with light green rounded leaves with those little white buds that bloom into those delicate little white five-petaled flowers, half of a blossom. The princess Naupaka at her home up in the Kuahivi, she became another kind of flower. A similar flower, but one with 4 petals instead of 5. One that grows not along the shores of these islands, but up in the mountain home of the princess. A flower we call the Naupaka Kuahivi, the Naupaka of the uplands. That grow on bushes taller instead of wide, with darker green, more jagged leaves, with those same little white buds that bloom into those similar little white 4-petaled flowers, half of a blossom waiting for its lover to make it whole. And while the sweethearts will never be together again in life. Here in Hawaii, we believe when we travel Mauka to Makai, from the mountain to the sea and back again, well, friends, it's up to us to play matchmaker. To bring the princess Naupaka once again together with her sweetheart Kau'i and make that delicate little flower, that lovely little blossom, to make their innocent lovers' hearts whole once more. Princess Naupaka and handsome Kau'i, sweethearts together they forever shall be. A flower by the mountain and one by the sea, reunited forever they'll be. Naupaka e, Naupaka e, aloha e. All right, one more time, let's bring them home. Naupaka e, Naupaka e, aloha e. There they are once more, reunited in our hands. Well, mahalo nui ohana. Thank you so much for letting me join you here in the Circle of Laula. Give yourselves a round of applause, my wonderful dancers. There will be more adventures in your futures, friends, but right now, I gotta go change more light bulbs, yeah? And nothing helps an uncle change those light bulbs more than having his own traveling, if somewhat fiery assistant. So until we meet again, ahui ho akuno. Have a wonderful evening. Mahalo.
Thank you.